So we're standing inside one of my mistakes. I bought at the beginning of COVID, using the first little stipend check. I bought a cheap camper thinking that we were going to have a ton of fun camping in it. And we did, but we found out we couldn't drive it very far. And the reason is because I didn't understand how poorly they were constructed, because I didn't grow up going in campers. I grew up tenting and obviously staying in hotels. And I wanted to give the whole camping thing a try because it makes a lot of sense. Campgrounds have a very positive influence for kids. They have playgrounds, they have dog parks and places for dogs to play and all that good stuff. And more importantly, with a camper, when the weather goes bad, you don't necessarily have to worry so much about dogs and about lightning, rain, flooding because you're off the ground. All that is a positive. Why does it look like I have a black eye? That's so weird. I don't have a black eye. What the heck? Lots of good things about camping. The problem with camping is campers, and they are built horribly. They're made out of like 1x2 wood is most of their structure. Instead of like a car hauler or like an enclosed trailer, race car trailer, generally is made out of a steel frame or an aluminum frame. Not only the frame of the trailer, but also the uprights and the roof. On a camper, there's this like rubbery rooftop material, and it's very susceptible to leaking, which ruins everything about the rest of the trailer, rots out the trailer from the inside out. I wish I understood why. As far as I know, ATC is the only brand building a camper like a trailer with an aluminum frame. I would be happy with steel frame. I have pitched the idea of building my own trailer, including the steel uprights, and then sheathing it myself. I also had the idea of, considering the inside of this trailer is awesome. Microwave works perfectly, fridge works perfectly, the upholstery is in fairly good shape. This bed is ridiculously comfortable. I love the layout of this camper where the door is a little farther back. There's a I'll spin. The bedroom has its own spot that you can easily get to. It's a really big, comfy bed, storage underneath with the cabinets on each side. It's a really cool layout. Over here, bathroom, pantry, 2 bunks. I just love the layout of this camper. It makes so much sense. Huge, really logical camper. I love it. And the dining table turns into a bed. It's awesome. Unfortunately, the exterior structure of this trailer is doomed. It isn't going to work. It's already peeled on me once going down the road. I bandaged it. It's not ever going to work again. So either it becomes a static home on wheels, which, what the heck's the point of that? Or I gut it and use the guts of it to make something really, really special and cool. Considering how many good cabinets are all around this thing, the value of, the stove, the microwave, the refrigerator, and this is a propane and electric refrigerator. The heater works great. The AC works great. Everything about this trailer works except for its structure is rotten garbage. I wish I would have known better when I bought it. I looked at a $2,000 camper. I'm like, oh my goodness, I could have so much fun for $2,000. Let's do it. Bad idea. Don't recommend it. But the internal guts of this camper are definitely worth saving. And I did have an idea, taking a enclosed trailer, whether it be a race car trailer or just an enclosed trailer, and turning it into something that I can use. The reason why I want to do that as opposed to buying an expensive camper is, number one, I think I want to have a bumper pull. And it's super easy to get enclosed trailers as a bumper pull. They're made commonly, tons of different brands, tons of options. And the reason I want to do that is I don't want to lose my bed space in my truck for hauling kayaks, put a four-wheeler, a couple dirt bikes, whatever in the bed. The other thing I want to have is a true toy hauler, so I want to have enough room to put at least one side-by-side, and it'd be bonus points, especially considering it's a pickup truck. It'd be really awesome to be able to put a side-by-side in the back and then put stuff in the bed of the truck. That'd be awesome. So that is something I would like to do. The other thing is I don't want to have any slide outs, and slide outs are commonly put on almost every trailer you're going to find. And yes, you increase your square footage. You do it at the cost of reliability. And also too, a lot of times they put those slide outs in the places you may want to use, like when you're boondocking or like you're tired, you want to stop somewhere really quickly and You know, you get out in a parking lot of like a Meijer or whatever Cabela's, and you want to go crash for the night, or somewhere randomly where you can't put the sliders out or physically have the space to put them out. Or maybe you're in a small campground, don't have the room because trees are in the way. Sometimes those sliders are literally in the places where you need to have the space, like your bed. Sometimes you can't even access your bedroom properly without your sliders fully out. Sometimes you can't use your dining room or your kitchen unless the sliders are fully out. So that's something I wanted to avoid. And the other thing is I don't want to have a bathroom. And basically you can't buy a camper without a bathroom, which blows my mind, because when you go to campgrounds, I am going to go use the nice, clean, freshwater bathroom and shower at the campground. I am not going to stinky up my camper and use a bunch of water, and I'm just not going to do that. So I don't want to have a bathroom. So one of the things I'm going to omit is having a bathroom. So then I can sell the guts of my bathroom that came with this trailer. Someone is going to want to have the used sink, toilet, fixtures, shower. Someone's going to want to have that. So, and the holding tank, it's just extra garbage I don't want to have. Don't want to carry along water. Don't want to carry around a gray water tank. Don't want to carry around a black water tank. So those are things that I specifically want to do. May not be what somebody else wants to do. And like I said, I want to have an open layout, tons or as much room as I can possibly have in a beaver tail to put trailer or side-by-side, four-wheeler, dirt bike, kayaks, whatever I wanted to bring on a specific trip. And the other thing that I wanted to accomplish was to have a trailer that's going to last sort of a lifetime. We have a 1992, 3-ish era race car trailer, and it's ready to keep working. We repainted it, and it's basically as good as new. So that's something to consider, and that's something that I don't like about campers. But I'll tell you what, it is really nice to sit in a camper and relax. I totally understand the allure. I totally get it. And we've even contemplated, do we just suck it up, buy a camper, it'd be ready to go. You know, we could go pick it up. Obviously, you're going to have to pay for it somehow. And we all know that camper loans are really expensive. That's turn off too. But you're buying something that probably in 4 or 5 years is going to need major service. Roof, you know, potentially the sides might start coming off. Interior quality may not be very good. I think that these cabinets that they put in this trailer are pretty dang nice for a camper. I love them. That's why I really like this camper. The interior of it is spectacular. So I'm thinking that I'd like to use the guts of the trailer. So if any of you guys would be interested in seeing this conversion process, first of all, by watching this video, you're showing me that you're interested. Second of all, comment. Perhaps you did something like this too. I just can't bring myself right now to go spend 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 grand on a wooden, plastic roofed. It's crazy to me that they aren't built to a higher standard that's actually going to last. And from what I can tell, a lot of people buy a camper, they make their payments for, 36 months, and they trade it in and they buy a new one. That seems to be a trend in my area and people that I talk to. So they never have to deal with that problem, and they're constantly getting a brand new one. And then somebody else has to deal with the problem. Then somewhere down the line, you end up with this thing, and the exterior falls apart, and the roof leaks, and you go up there with a caulk gun, you seal it. Seems like we could avoid all this by... Oh, and the other thing, too, is campers are generally made to be pulled by the least amount of thing possible, because people wanting to get into camping don't want to buy a 1-ton truck. They want to use their half-ton. They want to use their Suburban with their kids. And that's fine. I already have a 1-ton truck, so I don't care about it being heavier. I'm not worried about that at all. And so I'm not worried about that. I'm all for a big trailer, big hefty trailer that's going to hold up, that I can put my side-by-side in the back and fill up the bed of my truck with canoes, kayaks, whatever I want to bring. So that is something that I'd like to accomplish soon. This trailer is sitting here rotting, and I don't know how much longer it's going to be until we start seeing water stains on the roof. I got to do something. So comment, let me know what you think. The trailer that I'm thinking about buying for it is going to be 34 feet long, 8.5 feet wide, 7.5 feet tall. Have either 8 or 9 lug or 9K axles, so 8 lug axles. A Demco coupler. I want to have a drop leg 12K equipment style jack on it. I would consider having a hydraulic, but I think that for right now, it may be better just to keep it simple, even though I love hydraulic jacks. Hydraulic jacks are amazing. And I will potentially ask them if that is how expensive it would be to put a hydraulic jack on it. Maybe it's something I put on myself. But at least start off with like a 12K drop leg, flat bottom equipment jack. So we have a real jack on this thing. The other thing that I don't care about is leveling. I will figure out where I want to put it, and I'll use whatever I need to do. And the other thing is, too, no human is going to tip it over when it's unhooked from the truck. I'm not worried about this excessive leveling stuff. There's zero chance I'm going to walk to the back of the trailer and tip the front of the trailer up. It's never going to happen. And I'm never going to unload a side-by-side without the truck hooked to the trailer because it's not safe. So those are all things that I'm not worried about. So yeah, that is my plan. Let me know if you guys like the plan. I will show you the exterior super duper quickly, and I'll show you the screw up. On my part, I wish I would have known better when I was purchasing to not buy this one. But the thing is, on a good note, like I said, I love the way it's decorated. I honestly do. I like the layout, and it's kind of exposed me a little bit to what the potential could be because I didn't grow up in a camping family. Yes, I do like to tent still. The problem downside would be dogs. Leaving them in there if you wanted to go to the movie theater or whatever. It isn't really right to just leave a dog in a tent, I don't think, because it doesn't protect the dog adequately. The other thing, too, is rain, wind, thunderstorms, not ideal. And if you want to go on a trip where you're going on a long thing, you can't always predict and plan for perfect weather the whole time. You're going to probably run into bad weather. So that's something that you need to plan for. And I think having a trailer allows me to leave it at the campsite, allows me to take my tow vehicle and go and explore, go do cool things, and leave the trailer behind. So that's my spiel. If you guys like the project or the idea, comment down below and let me know what you think. See ya.